I'll be speaking in that, yes.
Mark, there was a lot of signs coming in, profane signs. When you read those signs, what do you think? What comes across your
Makes me
mind?
smile. I give them all a thumbs up.
How are you going to trim $1 trillion or more from this package? Well, what's going to have to go?
Well, that's what we're negotiating now, and it'll be done. Look, my objective is to get everything that I campaigned on passed eventually. It won't all happen at once, and so we'll get a compromise between the folks who are supporting strongly the infrastructure and the human infrastructure. We'll get a compromise. But it doesn't mean that's the end of what's in the rest of the package.
Is testing part of that, Mr. President?
Pardon me?
Is means testing part of that, Mr. President?
Sure, some of them will be tested, I'm sure. Some
What
of
about the
them-
Hyde Amendment, Mr. President? Joe Manchin has been pretty strong about where he stands on that. You
Well,
guys have different views.
I think that's something that's going to have to be decided based on the whole package.
How was your meeting with moderates earlier?
It went very well.
Do you think that they're on the same page as Senator Manchin when it comes to the overall price
I
tag?
think they're on the same page as I am. And I'm not being facetious when I say that. You mean the group I met with this morning? Yeah, no, I think they're on the same. They all said they're on the same page. The question is, look, every major fundamental shift that's taken place in the American economy has seldom ever come with one single piece of legislation at the beginning. For example, you've heard me say this before, but it's relevant. When Roosevelt passed Social Security, it didn't bear any resemblance to what it is now. And so the idea that everything that gets passed is going to be the totality of what it's going to end up being remains to be seen. And my message this morning was, look, it's very important to establish the principle that is contained in the amendment, such as child care, child tax credit. Well, it may be that the child tax credit gets altered in terms of amount, but once it's put in place, even though it's only for several years, it gets harder and harder to take it out. And that's my point to people. We don't have to get everything all at once.
Mr. President, if Senate Minority Leader McConnell refuses to cooperate, should Senate Democrats do this by reconciliation? What happens next?
Well, quite frankly, there's not many options. If they're going to be that irresponsible, there's not many options. There's not much time left to do it by reconciliation. They can keep it on two tranches. They can keep us on the floor for hundreds of amendments. They can just delay this. I don't think they're going to end up being that irresponsible. I can't believe it. So thank you.